Hey, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kahakodash. This video is going to be entitled Garments of Spiritual. And what kind of inspired it was just dealing with people you see on a everyday basis, and even speaking to a few. They make it and push it as if these garments with fringes on the bottom is somehow the end all be all, you know? It's like they walk around with garments on, like in a physical sense, they can block bullets or something, you know? And the mind frame behind it has them thinking just, it's in a crazy way, you know? I mean, am I against it? No. I mean, if you want to wear a shirt with fringes on the bottom with border blue, have at it, you know? I mean, but it's just, that question when it's asked to you, because you're not wearing it at the present time, they make it seem as if Yahweh Shai came right now, you wouldn't be protected because you don't have a garment on or a shirt on with border of blue and fringes on the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully this brings some clarity to it. This is 2nd Ezra 1 through 13. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world in which he made. Therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby you have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So we understand it's a certain remnant of men and women and children that's going to be basically saved. Okay, then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Okay. Let me see, lost my place. Okay. For such as in their lives have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world was created. So we understand and get a spiritual feeling after reading this, that it was already set up that these men, or the elect, will basically be already chosen. Okay, they'll already be chosen. Okay. Second Esdras 15, 17 to 19. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, the men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread for great tribulation. Now, the reason why I'm bringing these scriptures out is because you wearing a physical garment isn't going to prevent these things if you're not these chosen men, or if you're not this chosen, the elect. If you're not part of the elect, these things are going to still happen to you. You can have a shirt on with fringes and a border of blue on it, but if you're not of this number, then that means that you were set up to be part of 2/3. So you're not going to bypass going through these things just because you have a shirt on with fringes on it. Okay? It shows you it's spiritual. It's Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and they that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh Shemiah of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So it's no escaping that if you're not a part of this number. Okay? Isaiah 32:10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. A garment is not going to prevent this when it comes to the men that's not chosen. Okay? Joel 2:6. Before their face the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. So you're going to be in a place of despair and darkness, because when you had the opportunity to listen to what needed to be said or what was said, you didn't. Okay? Joel chapter 2 verse 6 through 7, it says, before their face the people shall be much pained. Well, let me get 7 because I just read that. It says, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his own ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Okay, we understand the ICBMs, when they come, it's going to be a place where that missile is destined to hit, and it's going to hit there. Period. They're not going to miss their marks. Isaiah 19:16. And that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it. Okay. See, all of these scriptures are basically just things that's coming. And now let's go to some of the garment scriptures. Okay. Let's go to 2nd Esdras. This is more. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So you can't get out of this. There's no way out of it. Your shirt with your fringes on is not going to keep you from this. Okay. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So basically, these are all scriptures that's letting you know what's to come, and you're not going to be safe just because you have on some cloth with some border with a border of blue and fringes on it. It's Isaiah 61:10. It says, I will greatly rejoice in Yahweh Shem Yahshua. My soul shall be joyful in my power. For he hath clothed me with the garments of salvation. That's not nothing physical. Okay? That's not nothing physical. Okay? He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness, as a bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorneth herself with her jewels. So these things are spiritual. These things you have to understand when they come to these men, that they were destined to be with these men from the beginning of time. It was already set up. It's not nothing you're going to put on people can physically see. Okay? Because if we could physically see it, then we would just automatically know who the chosen are. Okay? That's not how this works. This is faith. Okay? This is a thing of faith and belief. Second Esdras 2:38, it says, arise up and stand, behold, the number of those that be sealed in the feast of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, which are departed the shadow of this world, of the world, and have received glorious garments of the Lord. This is a spiritual thing. Okay, to keep you protected from all of the crazy things that's going to take place. Those angels that's going to wreak all this destruction on earth, it's going to pass right by you, because they're going to see those garments. They're going to see that's one that's protected by Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Okay? They're not going to look at your physical clothes and be like, yeah, he has fringe. If that's the case, man, anybody can put on a shirt with fringes on it. This is just, it's letting you know it's spiritual. Okay? These garments were given spiritually from the beginning by Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And that's going to be the protection. You know, but if you wear a garment or you wear a shirt with fringes on it, it don't mean that these things aren't going to happen to you, but it's a spiritual side to that, and you must understand, you know. With that, I want to say shalom.